So you read the title and are like, what the fuck, bro? Being skinny fat is a disadvantage. That is the stupidest thing anybody's ever said. If you're skinny fat, it's like a curse. You're like, I don't know whether to bulk or to cut. But the point is, skinny fat is the worst starting point. I'm not gonna lie. It is, for sure, the worst starting point. Don't get me wrong. Because usually most people who are skinny fat, you probably included, bro, never start because you're in this weird decision fatigue of, do I bulk? Do I cut? And you just never fucking start. But the thing you don't realize about being in the worst spot possible with your fitness, being like a little fucking worm, being skinny fat, is guess what, bro? The biggest disadvantage is actually huge. Because when you actually start from skinny fat and you get jacked, you'll never be inconsistent again because you know the pain of being skinny fat, so you'll never want to be there again. Trust me, I know. Let me tell you guys a story. In 7th grade, we had a Soak City field trip for school, and bro, I just remember I was asking my mom, like, hey, do we have any rash guards around, like, the house still? And I remember, like, I had my mom buy me a whole new rash guard on Amazon because I didn't want people to see my skinny fat oven pizza physique. At that time, I would just play basketball and play video games the rest of the time. I wasn't even, like, as dedicated to basketball. I was just so sucked into the esports Fortnite brain rot phase. But I just remember being at Soak City and one of my friends is like, why do you have a rash guard on? And I gave the most bitch excuse ever. I was like, oh, like, I don't want to get sunburned. Look at me. Do I look like a sunburn type of guy? Tan as fuck. I'm not gonna get burnt. What am I, some pussy, bro? I'd rather fucking risk skin cancer and look fucking sick and shredded than be a bitch who's, oh, I can wear a rash guard on. I don't want to get burnt. Come on, I could have just worn sunscreen, right? And they all called me out. I just remember in that moment, I felt like such a pussy, bro. I just knew. I was like, fuck, bro, like, that's bad. But anyways, I know how it feels to feel that weird fucking thing where you know you're not like actually fat, but you're not shredded either, so you don't want to like take your shirt off because now you just look like, you look ultra weak. But the thing is, when you start ultra weak, it's the best place to start because when you start skinny fat, the lessons you learn on the journey makes you never be out of shape again. Because the people who start off at an advantaged spot, they'll be out of shape in 5 years, I guarantee you, because they never learned how to get in shape in the first place. They were already in shape, so they don't know anything about fitness, really. So when you start from the point where you were skinny fat and you grow, the lessons itself are more important than the actual physique, because you'll get a good physique eventually. Anybody can get a good physique on a long enough time frame. It obviously takes the consistency, but more important than the physique is the consistency itself from the gym. When you just get consistent with the gym, you'll never be inconsistent again because you'll realize, oh wow, I could actually improve myself like from the gym. It's this easy. I'm telling you, when you actually start lifting and you're skinny fat, when you do what I do for all my clients, the bounce back method, which I'll talk about in a little bit, you'll never want to go back. You'll never be out of shape again because you'll never want to be where you were. And now, speaking about the bounce back method, let me explain how to get rid of skinny fat in under like a minute. First thing, you're not shredded, but you're also not fat. But you do have body fat. So if you bulk, you're gonna be a bigger skinny fat version of yourself. So what I do for my guys, I cut them down first. And this phase isn't even 10 weeks long. And then after, when I do the bounce back method on them and I start their lean bulk, they look completely different on their lean bulk because they're already shredded. And when they start their lean bulk, they look fucking insane. That's my skinny fat solution. That's actionable steps. But being at that disadvantaged spot, the lessons you learn from cranking out the gym day after day become more important than the physique itself because you actually accomplished a good physique from a low starting point. It gives it value. These fuckers have no respect or no happiness from their physiques, and why these sad, depressed gym guys, why they're so sad and so fucking loserish is because they didn't start at a low point. They never had that. So when you start at a low point and build yourself up, you have more respect for yourself. You gain the confidence and you improve your life in other areas as well. That's why starting skinny fat is a major advantage in fitness, in my opinion, because you'll be able to maintain it. But anyways, guys, hope you like this one. If you want to work with me to get out of skinny fat, I'm a fucking expert on this. I'll put my client transformations up right here. The link's down below to book in a call. And yeah, guys, don't forget, sacrifice today's comfort for tomorrow's growth. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.